Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be looking at the best deep web or darknet hosting services available. Alright, so as you can see in front of you I have 4 options here and they all offer something completely different, or they offer the same service but in a different way. Now by default the links will be in the resources section where you can check out these sites for yourself. And again, if you're looking for some of the best hosting services on the deep web or the darknet, these are the options that I would recommend for you. So I've sorted them out really well, and of course most of them are mostly paid, and I have given you a free option here which is using Daniel's hosting, and we'll get to that in a second. You may remember that we visited the Daniel's chat room and it's all part of the same. It is owned by Daniel. So he also offers free hosting, which is fantastic. I'm in no way endorsing him. Just the fact that he's offering a free hosting service is excellent. Now let's get started with our first option, which is probably one of my favorite ones, and it is ServNet. Alright, so ServNet as security and encryption. Alright, so if you just look at why you would choose a ServNet, as you can see, we offer you any hosting solution within the most secure infrastructure designed exclusively for the Tor network. Alright, so they're offering you a secure infrastructure that will work with the Tor network, which is, I'm guessing, which is what you want. Alright, so no contract or hosting agreement is required. Excellent as well. So they're also providing you with anonymity, which is excellent. So ServNet's customers are big business names that require that their data is secure, consumer confidence and corporate reputation being prime considerations. As you can see, data protection backed by 15 years of specialized Linux engineers. So again, this is more of a professional level in terms of hosting, and as you can see, you get bulletproof services, enterprise grade hardware, 24 hours of VIP support, strong partner program that also offers referrals. You can pay through cryptocurrency in terms of Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Ether, Monero, and those are the options available for cryptocurrency payments. Now, when we look at the dedicated servers up on the right here, they offer you the ability to select your own dedicated servers. So as you can see, SFTP and Torify access, pre-installed software, you have Nginx, Apache, PHP, and MySQL. So they're giving you the entire package that one would require. And the fantastic thing is they offer you different setups depending on the processing power and also depending on what type of sites you're going to be using. Now, by default, the lowest package is the Intel Atom with, a CPU core of, it has 2 CPU cores by 1.7 gigahertz, which is not that fast. So this would be probably ideal if you're hosting a little small website that's not expecting a lot of traffic. And as you can see, you have the storage with 1 times 500 gigabytes SATA 3. And obviously the bandwidth is going to be the same for all the packages. It is 1 gigabit per second unmetered. The price is $59, which is, to be honest, on the deep web or the darknet is fantastic. Alright, now you can see that you have the more powerful options, the highest being the 2 times Intel Xeon E5620, which is a workstation grade processor, and that is being coupled or is doubled. And then you have your 16 cores by 2.4 gigahertz and 64 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM or memory. So again, these may be options for you if you're looking, or your site is expected to have high traffic and requests, and you get the idea really. Alright, so as you can see, highest data security, your server with us ensures full privacy and optimal connections. Included 1 custom onion domain. So again, you can select your own onion domain, which is fantastic. In terms of vServers, you can open that up. Virtual servers. So again, DDoS protected root vServers. Fantastic, really. You can go through all of this by yourself. The idea is simply the same. You can click order on yours, and again, if they're performing maintenance, you can just wait for them to get back up. And they should be up. Actually, they are pretty much up most of the time. They are currently having or under maintenance, so we'll wait for them to get back. But regardless of that, they're a fantastic service that I would recommend that you go for. Alright, The next option is a free alternative, which is Daniel's Hosting. Now, for those of you who are interested in hosting a site on the deep web or the darknet, this is what I would recommend for you if you're especially looking for a free option. So as you can see, free anonymous web hosting, choose between PHP, you have your Nginx web server, SQLite support, you have your MySQL database, PHPMyAdmin, FTP access, which is also great as well. There is no disk quota, which is, I think that's fantastic. And kudos to Daniel for providing all of this for free. You have mail. So again, you'll be given your own domain, from your Onion domain, that is. You have webmail. Again, you mail to send to anything.onion.com. So anything sent to your domain will be redirected to your inbox, your own Onion address. On your request, you own a clear domain. Again, set up. Alright, so that is to deal with I2P. So again, empty or unused accounts will be deleted after a month, which is also great to see that he's maintaining the fact that if you don't use account for over a month, it can be given to someone else. That space can be given to someone else. So the process is really very simple. Just going to hit register. Alright, just give that a few seconds. And again, you can just use your username, your password, confirm that. And you can publish the site on the list of hosted sites so that people can find you here. Or actually the Onion Links site, the Onion link list, and so on and so forth. Alright, that being said, you can also create your custom private key if that's what you're looking for, and you can enable auto index, which will allow the listing of files, and just register. And once that's done, you log in and you can go ahead and start uploading your files, either through FTP or the file manager. Alright, the next option is to deal with servers. Alright, so if you're looking for cloud hosting, as you can see, you can visit Shy Service, a fantastic service as well. And as you can see, privacy preserving cloud hosting, deploy a server in 55 seconds, starting at $0.01 per hour anonymously. Alright, so fantastic service here. And the great thing about them is that they use DigitalOcean. Now, if you're not familiar with DigitalOcean, they essentially allow you to create, your own servers and to deploy them for whatever use. In this case, they've partnered or they've teamed up with DigitalOcean, where they have SSD, they have the SSD disks, and again, they focus on anonymity and privacy. So again, payments are done through cryptocurrencies, etc., etc. Alright, so there are different prices as well. You have your $7 a month, that gives you 512 megabytes of RAM, 1 CPU, 20 gigabyte SSD disk, and 1 terabyte transfer. The most popular plan is the $20 a month, and that is also given as 1 gigabyte of RAM, 3 CPU, 60 gigabytes of SSD, 3 terabytes. So you get the idea. Alright, and you can just click on get started to move on. Alright, so I would really recommend this if you're looking for cloud hosting and if you're looking for a server for whatever you may need it for. Alright, so this is a great option for servers. Alright, now let's look at something really interesting, which is how to create your own Tor store or your own deep web store. Now, a lot of you might be interested in this. You want to start up your own store on the deep web for whatever you're selling. I'm not going to indulge into any of that. And you can go to Tor shops, alright, and as you can see, it will allow you to create your own .onion store. Alright, so get your own Onion store with full Bitcoin integration. You want to run, so again, they're asking if you want to run an independent shop as a Tor hidden service anonymously. You want to accept Bitcoins, maybe you're selling on Silk Road, etc., etc. So they're essentially giving you an option here to create your own Onion store. So you'll get an integrated Bitcoin wallet, a message center, tracking of orders, inventory management. You get your own Onion domain with 6 characters at the beginning, which is awesome. Your free logo for every store, and you have your sub forums in the Tor shops for feedback and reviews, and you get a free listing. As you can see, it listed free listing on Tor links and other sites. All right, so the pricing here is setup. The setup pricing is $100 US. The sales fee 6% of sales, 3 to 5 for large volume sellers on an individual basis. And you can see upgrades for the store upgrade prices. So again, the price is $100 for setup, and you can buy as many in terms of quantity as you want. And when you look at the store upgrades, you get a fully custom shop design made by one of their designers, which is $500, which is quite fair, and your own forums with an extra onion address, so a bit like subdomains, which is awesome. All right. Now, again, I would not recommend that you use this for anything illegal, but I'm not going to be in charge of what you do. So I would really, as a word of caution, I'm not going to be held responsible for this, and it's really up to you. Now, since I don't want to, create a deep web store, or an onion store for that matter, I'm not going to buy it. But the link will be in the resources section, and you can get or check that out for yourself. All right. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope these solutions for web hosting and other types of hosting really helps. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.